How about now? Do we have sound? All right. Woo! Okay. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. I apologize for the tech issues. I'm still really new at this. But apparently we've gotten the sound out. Oh, thank you, chat. Thank you. Whew, this has not been easy. Today, Mercury is in retrograde. If you are a new age person, I am sorry, but this is where we're at. And we are starting 22 minutes late. So, I want to thank all of you for sticking around and dealing with this crap. As hold on, let me fix that a little bit. Fix that. There we go. Okay. Thank you for sticking around. Yes, Mercury is in super retrograde. So, if you guys weren't aware, here we are. So, I wanted to thank all of you for coming, for who's staying behind. Welcome to Montgomery by Night, Kindred. Greetings, and salutations. This has been a pet project of mine for about a year and a half now, and I have been wanting to stream Vampire or at least play in someone's Chronicle. If you're out there looking for me to come, you know me. Hit up the DMs. And I wanted to first introduce myself. My name is Joe, better known as Nolafanger on Twitter or DJ Toreador. Um, I am originally from Montgomery, Alabama, born and raised there. So this place is my home. And a couple of the kindred you see on your screen, this is their hometown as well. So we kind of know it like the back of our undead hands. So I hope you guys are ready and excited for this just as much as I am. I am a bunch of nerves, but we're going to get through this and we're going to hopefully have a good time. I want to first start off by saying we are not sponsored, but I want to thank Vampire the Masquerade. Oh, can't see it, but just know that that was the book. I want to give a personal shout out to some of the people who've helped me and been around in this family, so thank you guys for coming. Thank you to the Near Dark Studios crew. Thank you guys for being such awesome people. Cookie, Carl, Christy, Q, Elijah, everyone. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Faye the Pagan and the VG by Night crew. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for being there behind me. I appreciate this. I'm so nervous. Thank you, Steve and the Vancouver by Night crew. I'm listing off some people as I go. Vampire the Night crew. Um, Brian, if you're out there, I see you. Also, wanted to thank McStabber Studios and what they've done. Ellie and the ATL by Night crew. And oh my God, there's so many cool people out there that I have forgotten, but I have not forgotten. But I wanted to say again, welcome to the stream and welcome to Montgomery by Night. So I think I've talked enough. I'd like for the kindred to introduce themselves, and I'll start with the kindred who is the closest to me in actual vicinity. So you start, sir.
Hi, my name's Aaron Knight, playing Cadif.
And lady's choice, the lady in the middle.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kitty Kimchi, and I'm playing Dr. Che April.
And our warlock.
Hey everybody, I'm playing Behind. My name is Kitty.
You turn your mic up a little bit more, Beyond. I can barely hear you. Looks like we got some gangrel love in the chat. Yes. Turn it up a little bit more if you can. I want to make sure everyone can hear. Yes, the Tremere is really low.
How about now?
A little bit better.
A little bit better, man. This is check from
You, You gotta do the microphone thing? Okay, well, get the microphone. It's perfectly fine. Okay. Good evening, Michael. Good evening, Hyrule Gardener. Those cat ears are fantastic. So, now that we have the Kindred on the screen, Beyond, if you can move your camera maybe to your right. A little bit to your right. Or if you could move to the right. Move yourself to the right. Or move the camera to the left.
I'm scooting to
Okay.
the left.
Or move. There you go. I can see more of your face.
Alrighty.
All right. Oh, and I can hear you. Perfect.
7.
All right. Okay, so we're doing this. We're finally doing this. So, okay, Kindred. I hope you're ready for a vampire story. Now, let's begin, shall we? We'll set the stage for my hometown, Montgomery, Alabama. It was the former capital of the Confederacy, as well as the current capital of the state of Alabama, as we speak. Yes, I know, Confederate capital. Now it's a majority black city. Imagine that. But this city is home to anything you see in your American history books for the civil rights movement. It got its start here. Rosa Parks has lived here, Martin Luther King, the Montgomery bus boycott. It all started here in this city. All the things you see in your picture books as black and white started here. A few of us on screen have actually driven past these places, visit them as field trips for school. Doesn't matter, but this is home. And this is where we began this story. These three kindred have been on a whirlwind journey of this story being played off stream. And now we get to finally show them on screen and what they've experienced and how they're going to manage this night. And hopefully they survive this night. It's always on a hair's pin with these people. But we shall see what gets started. As the story starts, the camera pans over the capital city, the city of dreams. The sun finally begins to set, and night approaches on the capital city. It is now November 1st, 2020. The time is about 5:35. It's just sun's just really starting to set. And these kindred are now going to wake up. I need rouse checks from all of you. Okay? All right. Lucky kindred this evening. So, as these kindred wake up in their respective havens, the camera also begins to pan out towards the city at the nighttime. In this camera view, you see a beautiful white woman, brown long hair, a red dress, and she's speaking to some gentlemen in some suits. Let's hear and see if we can hear a little bit of the conversation. Well, Mr. Giovanni, it is a pleasure to have you in the city, and as a guest in my barony, I would really appreciate it if you found what you needed and we could actually seal a deal. I have something to get done tonight, and if you would accompany me to this cotillion, as we say back in the old times. It's been a while since we had a cotillion. I haven't had a good final one since that awful war with Lincoln, but that's neither here nor there. We've agreed to the terms, Miss Delilah. Thank you. The camera pans from this woman over the city into the very, very first kindred that we've gotten up. We're going to start with Taryn. You've awoken in your haven. You guys have received a letter. Well, Taryn has received a letter, but you're going to have to read it for the kindred and our viewers later. This letter was sent out by the Baroness, known as Myra Delilah.
To whom it may concern, you are officially invited to a gathering of good charity event and art show extravaganza in the Danger District of the Tic Tac Club near Cater
Mm-hmm.
Avenue in Montgomery, Alabama. You are dressed formally for the occasion and allowed one guest in presence. Yours truly, Myra Delilah. Bruce.
So beyond and Dr. Che, you've also received those letters, but we'll get to you guys in a moment. So dear Taryn, what are you doing now that you've awoken for the night? You've been invited to a cotillion, a get-together, a charity event by Myra Delilah herself.
Yes, and I feel like if I don't go, she's going to pull me there in a very special way that she likes to drag me places. So I'm going to go put on a nice suit. I can take a +1.
Mm-hmm.
And Randall text.
What is the text message?
Want to know if he got this invitation. If he didn't, want to see if he wants to go with me.
Do a quick roll real quick. Okay. You get a response back. He says, why the fuck do you want to know?
I need a +1 and was interested if you wanted to go. Asshole.
Also, this chat and stream is rated M for mature. Also, if you are have issues and you don't want to, there is going to be issues of horror and scary stuff, possibly blood. But if it's too much for you, mute the stream or come back another time when you feel comfortable. Just throwing it out there. All right. Randall texts back and says, no, I don't have anyone.
You want to go? Question mark.
He texts back, fine.
Good.
All right. So we're going to go to Dr. Che. You've awoken in your haven. And also, I apologize for not starting the stream off a little bit better again. These kindred have been through quite a lot in about 1.5 years. One of them has their sire was ripped through a rift. That may come up in the story much later. Another one has lost a dearly departed friend. And another one has been coasting. But how long can they coast? But we now go to Dr. Che. You've awoken in your haven. And what are you going to do now? You've also received that invitation earlier, though.
So I get up, I look at the invitation, read it.
Mm-hmm.
This bitch. So I hop in the shower and I get dressed. And I send Michael a text message letting him know that he's in charge of things and felines for the night and to let me know if anything goes wrong.
Okay. There's a knock on your door.
I go and answer it. I'll peek through the hole to see who it is.
You see a black man with deep 360 waves and a suit and tie.
open the door.
Hello?
Hi.
Are you Dr.
Hello.
Choi?
Shay.
Che. Oh, okay. Well, I'm here to serve you these papers.
Thank you.
If you could come into our attorney's office anytime soon, I just want to let you know that you are being sued. And he pulls out his tablet by Mrs. Angela Dixon, Robert Bird, Carmel Jenkins, and Sammy Woods.
Thank you. I'll be
Um,
sure to
you,
take care of this.
you have any time? You could come by tonight if you would like. We're still open. But if you have a
I'll
prior
see if I can.
engagement, you're welcome to do this at another time of your convenience. But you are being sued. You are being sued for malpractice at your veterinarian clinic.
I see.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you.
Have a good night. And he spins on
You
his
too.
heel and walks away.
God damn it. Toss the papers on the table.
Okay. All right. And are you going to get dressed?
I am.
Okay. So we'll go to Bihan, who has awoken in his haven, or are you at the chantry? Can I hear you?
I'm at the chantry.
All right. So you have awoken in the chantry. Are you in Hunter's room or by yourself?
Um, am I by myself?
You don't see anyone in the bed.
Okay, I'm just gonna get up.
All right. So you awaken in the Montgomery chantry. Montgomery is an anarch city as it stands. Uh, Chat. Birmingham to the north of us is Camarilla. We are unsure of what's happened in the port city of the state, but we are aware that the Camarilla does kind of surround Montgomery on both sides. This, for historical context, and this, my canon of this story is that Montgomery has changed hands a few times. It's gone from being independent to Camarilla to being independent again, and then Camarilla, then the Camarilla up and abandoned it, and it's been an anarch territory for the past, I think, 50, 60 years now. So, here we are. And the chantry, the city is full of Tremere. I was going to say that. So, you awaken in the chantry. You're alone in the bedroom. You've also received this letter. It was left on the bed for you by Hunter, the regent.
So I'm going to assume that that is my +1. And so I'm going to text John and ask him to bring me a suit.
Okay.
Then I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to head to the throne room after that.
Okay. So John responds with, "I'll be there soon." And you head to the throne room to go see Hunter, the regent.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to knock.
It sounds empty.
I'm going to go in.
He is in there. He is talking to someone.
I'm going to wait.
You actually know this person. This is Chloe Yamaguchi. Chloe Yamaguchi is a refugee from the Riverdale Chantry in Georgia that got caught up by the SI. She's half black, half Japanese, and she is speaking to the regent. And you've actually come in at the end of their conversation, towards the end of their conversation. She sees you and she smiles. And then she kind of slight curtsies to Hunter, and then she walks out of the room. And her eyes don't leave you as you walk out of the room.
Oh, okay. I'm going to ask him, does he know about the letter?
You don't want a letter to go to the party, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
So are we going to go?
Well,
Something we sit out?
I think you can go, but I got something to do here at the Chantry, and I got to take some time and talk to Manny as well. Gonna be a long night for me.
When do I start shadowing Manny?
When I get to talk to him. Haven't talked to him yet. He's been busy. You know he worked at Burger King over there on Cardio Road. And they've been swamped.
Sure.
Everybody want that new.
Greasy.
They're still trying to find that burger from what, Halloween, the one that's black.
Yes. The +1. Should I bring someone from here?
I would suggest you do.
I'll bring Chloe.
I think she'd like that.
I'm sure. So, I guess I'll be going.
You be careful, all right? Take care of yourself, and watch out for everybody, and watch out for yourself and Chloe, all right?
Always.
He comes in for a hug.
Well, I give him a...
Okay. And we will move from that part and transition back to Taryn. What is your plans after now you've gotten this letter? You're already dressed for it. You're gonna wait for Randall or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna send him and ask him how he's gonna get here. Does he just want me to pick him up?
He sends a text that he's outside.
That was quick. I go outside, I close the door, and I lock it.
Okay. So as you walk outside, there is a green Hyundai Sonata, about 12 model. It's a little old. It's kind of dark, like a forest green. Out the car door opens, the driver's side, and out pops a rather tall white man. He's bald, has a gingery red beard that's well kept, blue eyes, thick bushy eyebrows. He has on a red shirt, black tie, black pants, and red loafers. And you can smell his characteristic scent of Bleu de Chanel cologne.
But don't you look spiffy?
Don't fucking sell yourself short, Taryn. You look rather nice yourself.
Well, thank you, sir. I was supposed to say, geez, hey, Randall, let's not be hostile tonight.
Me? Hostile? Look, I know, Malkavians get a real bad rap, but don't do that to me. Hop in the car so we can go to this fucking party.
Yeah. He leave my car here, or did he just run off with it? Again,
Check and see.
I'm looking.
He left the car behind.
Randall, where's my car?
Is that the shop? At the shop?
You know what? just a bad month. We're just gonna table that. We'll talk about that later.
That's fine with me. No one talk about it anyway.
All right, let's go to this she devil's party.
Oh, what? Wait a minute. Why you calling Myra a she-devil? Did she do something to you?
You'd have to live with the she-man for a month.
Well, it is what it is, as they say. Hop in, love.
It's easier for you, Randall.
He hops in the car. You get in the car too, I assume?
Yep.
He looks at you. You like Starship?
Sure.
All right. He takes his phone and plugs the auxiliary cord into it and starts to play Starship on the radio as you guys drive towards Tic Tac Club in downtown Montgomery. Dr. Chang?
Awesome.
So I get it's formal, right?
Yes, it's formal.
Okay. So I put on my dress, hair up. Long is really long. It kind of like trains out. Majority black, but it's ombre. It starts to fade into purple, blue, orange hue. It's supposed to be reminiscent of sunset.
Okay.
And so I put on my dancing shoes and I get ready to head on out the door.
Wits and awareness.
3.
As you walk out of your door, you do get the feeling that you are being watched. And as you look out, you do see a car parked kind of along on the other side of the street that appears to just be idling.
Okay, I proceed to mind my business and to get in my car and drive on down to the Tic Tac.
Okay. Okay. As you get on the road, the car that was across the street has started to follow you and follow you very closely.
I'm just gonna head on down to the Tic Tac. You ain't finna catch me on no old abandoned road. Hell no.
Okay. And we're going to move from you to Bihan, who is. Where are you going to go for your ride?
I'm just gonna get John to drive us.
Okay. John is parked in the area outside the chantry. He sends a message. He says he's ready when you are, sir.
I'm gonna go to Chloe first and see if she has anything for me.
Formal?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for Chloe real quick. Okay. Are you headed to her room, or where are you looking for Chloe?
In the main area first.
She's not in the main area.
Okay, now I'm gonna go to her room.
You walk past the main area towards her door.
I'm gonna knock.
As you knock, the door opens.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call out to her.
I'm just gonna call out to her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call out. I don't want to walk in there again. You know.
If you want to come in, just come in.
Oh, okay, just making sure nobody was gonna lock me in here again, and have people hanging from the ceiling. Um, so
Wits and awareness.
I got a 3.
Okay. Okay. Roll for Chloe real quick. Okay. As you walk into the room, it's a familiar setting for you. You see her vanity with a almost ceiling high stack of manga. You see various Blu-rays of anime. You see her bed that's all draped, and she has a very rare comforter on her bed, a duvet. I'm sorry, it's Tamagotchi. Don't ask. And as you walk in, you can see her at her vanity. She turns slightly towards you, and you can see the jar of Vitae that she has been experimenting with, and it is glowing again as she screws the cap back onto it, and she dabs her lips, sides of her lips.
Been having a little drink.
Maybe just a sip.
Um, do you know about the party that Myra is throwing?
Of course I do. We're going to look absolutely swank when we go there.
Oh, okay. So you have something to wear.
Of course. I always have something to wear. I just don't walk around like an email slut or something. I know you guys think lowly of me, but come on.
I'm gonna go get dressed, and I already have the car outside waiting. So whenever you're ready.
It won't take me long at all.
All right.
She pushes her chair back and gets up from her vanity, and she goes to her closet. It doesn't take long. But by the time you give her to close her door, she's opening it back up and she's coming out. Chloe has on a very skin tight black leather dress that has white buttons that go down to about the under of her bust line. She has it has a nice little train at the back, a little slit on the side. She has a little clutch that has a black cat etched onto it, and she has her hair pulled back in a ponytail, and she's wearing a pendant that has 666 on it.
Oh, divine.
I clean up.
So,
I clean up real good, don't I?
You look beautiful.
Oh, look at you. That's the first time you've ever given me a compliment about my appearance. I mean, you look. Is that what you're actually wearing?
No, I have something waiting in the car.
Oh, you want to change in the car? Oh.
No.
Oh.
John can't come through the mirror, so
yeah. I know. It's not too much, is it? Like.
No, nothing's ever too much.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I don't want to look like a toreador or a toy horror, whatever. I don't want to look like those people.
It's always fun to pretend.
I suppose so. Meet you outside. And she kind of pats your shoulder and she walks past you out the door or towards the exit of the chantry.
I'm going to tell John to meet me at the mirror.
So you want him to go to
into the alley.
So you want him to go to the magic alley?
Yeah, like isn't that where he pulled up?
No, he's at the chantry.
Oh goodness, so he's outside.
He's outside.
So I guess I'm going to have to go through the front door like a regular person. So I guess I'm going to go through the front door.
All right. As you walk out, John is standing outside of the car with the suit. Chloe has kind of like done like a light pat on John's shoulder as she gets into the car.
I'm gonna take it and tell him I'll be right back,
Okay.
and to keep her entertained.
He says, "Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir."
And I'm gonna run back in and try to get dressed as fast as I can.
Okay. So we're going to compress time to you actually getting dressed and coming back into the car, coming back outside, and you jump into the car with Chloe and John. Chloe has in her Samsung earbuds and on her phone, and she's listening to Paper Moon from Soul Eater.
I am going to let her enjoy herself, and I'm going to text Taryn and Dr. Che and tell them that I'm on my way, and
Okay.
I'll meet them. I'll meet them there.
Okay. And speaking of those people, Dr. Che, I need you to give me a dexterity and drive really quickly. 2. Okay. The car that was tailing you, you now see that it's a burgundy. Um, what is this? It is a burgundy Toyota Camry, about 2012 model, and it is dangerously close to rear-ending you as if it's trying to ram you off the road. But you're able to manage. You kind of it's about to clip you, but you're able to kind of turn a little bit to keep it from clipping you, and the car pulls up next to you on the other side.
I roll down my window.
Okay.
Are they doing the same?
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking.
Okay. As the tinted window finally comes down, you see that it is Anton,
Ah, shit.
the red Alistair that's come to Montgomery for something very specific. He's like,
Kind of rude to try to ram your date.
it's kind of rude for you not to stay put until I come get you because this is a date and I told you we were going to do this when this party got started. And you decided that you wanted to leave.
You were late. I thought you stood me up.
Bullshit.
So I guess I'm meeting you there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great. I roll the window back up.
Before you let the window up, he says, lights green, and he drives off in front of you.
Roll the window up. Just heading on to the tic tac.
Okay.
Turn the radio up.
All right. And we're going to panel back to Taryn. This has been a relatively quiet ride. Randall has been unusually quiet and placid.
What's up, Randall?
What you mean?
No, he's been quiet.
Just a lot on me fucking mind.
You want to talk about it?
I mean, I don't know what we could talk about, but I don't know. Just something just feels unusual tonight. Feels weird. I don't like it. It's a bad feeling.
Did you have another vision?
No, I haven't had shite.
Just a bad feeling? Is it just a bad feeling?
Something just doesn't feel right. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what it is. Well, something's off.
Okay. I pat him on the shoulder.
I told you that was a one-time deal only.
I was just trying to comfort you, Randall. That's all I was
I
saying.
know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I get it.
Well, usually when my Malkavian friend tells me something feeling right, I listen. I actually value the wisdom of your clan.
And I appreciate that. That's absolutely phenomenal.
Hopefully things just don't go.
Tits up like it did last time we went to that fucking club.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Let's hope not.
Yeah. So, let me guess, you received the bill too, didn't you?
$44,000.
I know. That man just wanted money out of everybody.
Yes, that's why you don't really fuck with the Setites, especially when they're trying to do something.
I'm just saying, like, if I was going to blow up a club, you think I would not be in it when it gets blown up?
I don't know, Taryn. It was weird. Really weird. Not quite sure what that means.
Means I would have been miles and miles away by the time it blown up. Just saying.
I'm pretty sure, but it is what it is. Anyway, we're almost there. And you guys come to a stop at a stoplight. I need you to roll me a wits and awareness real quick.
Okay. One, 3.
Okay. As you're at the stoplight with Randall, just kind of spacing out, looking outside of the night sky and the road, and the people walking past the area before you get to downtown, for a split second as the light turns green and Randall pushes the accelerator, you see a hooded figure with a white hood, like a white hoodie. And for a split second, you can see like a creepy smile across this person's face. You can't see their face. It's covered in a shadow, but you can see teeth and ripped jeans.
Is it the same eerie ass feeling I got off the damn Montgomery serial killer?
Not sure.
Ugh.
All right. So, we're going to roughly say that you guys arrive at the exact same time. John pulls up. Dr. Che has pulled up as well, and so has Randall and Taryn. Myra has spared no expense with this charity event. There is a valet, and it's full of people dressed in wonderful, beautiful attire. All formal, of course. Nothing tawdry, very tasteful. And because of, how Myra is, most of everyone here is black, who is waiting on people hand and foot.
Of course. Why would you change?
So everybody has pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
Is Chloe still listening to music?
Oh no, she's stopped. She's open. She's pulled out a compact and she's putting on a little bit of black lipstick.
I'm going to tell her to wait a second, and I'm gonna use premonition.
Oh, okay. Premonition. Well.
Here we go.
Well, that is an Auspex discipline. I need you to roll me for your premonition. Is it resolve and aspects?
Yes.
Let's check. Premonition. That is correct. Resolve and aspects, and I need you to give me one rouse check first, and then resolve and aspects.
I pass.
Okay.
Let's see if I can figure some things out. A crit is 4.
Yes.
I have 6.
Oh, 6. Let me roll some dice here for myself.
Go ahead, just flex on it, flat out what they expect.
1, 2. Okay. So, here's the premonition. You kind of sit back in the comfortable seat of the car. Chloe, as you get ready to do your premonition, she kind of cocks her head to the side and looks at you, and then like a slight smile creeps across her face, just barely. You can see a tip of her fangs that she looks kind of feral for a hot second. And you slip into the dark place that you normally do. This premonition is hit you like someone punched you in the face. You see Myra. Some men who are not black, actually, except for one. They're all in suits, and they were talking to her, and she is signing a document, it appears to be, with a quill pen. You also see one of the tall figures of the group of men is smiling very, very, very big, as if he's just gotten pretty much what he's asked for. You also see some dancing. You see an unsuspecting person there that you weren't quite sure that they were even still alive, but they're there. It's very fuzzy. They appear female. And you also see a man, rather tall, kind of pale. He has on a newspaper boy cap and a heavy grayish trench coat, beard, mustache. And all you can hear is something being said in a language that you don't understand. But a part you do understand is says is, I will have my chance at one time. I will have my chance soon. And then you come back.
Okay.
Chloe says, welcome back.
Let's go.
Of course.
And I look at her and I'll tell you on the way.
Okay. All right. So when you come out, you see Dr. Che. You also see Taryn and Randall. You also see a man, tall, brown hair, has a goatee. He has on a black suit as well, but a white tie and white shoes. This is the man Anton that you guys saw from not too long ago, the Red Alistair that's in Montgomery. For some strange reason, you guys still don't know what's happening. And you guys have approached each other.
Dr. Che, you look beautiful tonight. Look at you. I feel like I underdressed.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone looks nice.
Well, don't you guys look absolutely appetizing? Hi.
Chloe, you you also look wonderful yourself.
Thank you. I know.
Yeah, she did.
Thank you. I know.
Can
Look at you over here. What do you? Well, excuse me. I mean, you can make any.
I? It was just something I had lying around. Can we all like huddle for a second?
Do you want me as well, or do you guys want to talk by yourselves and I can pretend like I'm not listening, but I really
I
am?
mean, you are a part of this coterie, so yes, you should be listening.
Oh, right. I am a part of this coterie, and you guys have finally decided to let me in and not be bitchy about it. All right, I'm ready for this. I can only imagine what this is.
Okay.
Is
Chloe,
is
before you do that, Chloe makes it no secret. She's actually getting into the huddle and she's making herself get absolutely very close to Taryn.
Of course.
is the Red Alistair still, standing around?
He's kind of backed off in the corner. He's watching you guys though.
Okay, so I kind of like lean in and I'm like, Myra's has some like secret back alley deal thing going on probably tonight with, get this, not black people. So whatever it is has to be like something really important.
Oh Lord.
There was a quill pen involved.
I think you say something about Giovanni's or somebody.
What?
Or whatnot. Well, the last time I was here with Miss Fort, she was having a meeting with, I believe, two Giovanni clan.
Did one of them have a trench coat?
Trench coat. More details beyond
Pale, tall,
color hair.
trench coat. I didn't recall that from my premonition.
I met one. He was nice enough to introduce himself. He was looking for a girl at some point. I believe his name was Anton.
Do you know the girl that he was looking for at the time?
Mm-hmm.
Do we know the girl?
Well, I
What
don't
girl
know.
are you guys talking about?
Some really, really ragey, crazy woman who stole a adventurer's car and then tried to drive off with it. Kind of a fight broke out, and it was a mess.
Oh my god. A stolen car? Like, who would totally do that?
I know, right?
Like, this is. Okay. I thought this was something interesting. This seems rather boring. Come on, you guys. You guys want to
But
go in
wait,
or not?
before you leave, like whatever is going on tonight, we have to figure out what it is. So like we have to keep an eye out on Myra.
Of course we do.
You want us to keep an eye out on the Baron? I'm sorry, Baroness. Sorry, we have to be progressive. We have to be progressive. It's important.
Baron.
I mean, well, she is a lady.
It's gender neutral.
Wait, is it? I'm not sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
We just really need to like keep an eye out on her because I do not trust that woman.
You shouldn't.
Oh, come on, you guys. Don't be like that about Myra. She's actually really cool. A bit rough around the edges because she's like old school, but you know,
Old
I mean,
school as in Civil War-y?
Yeah, Civil War. I mean, it was a different time. It was a long time ago. Whatever. I know that sounds really
Yeah.
weird.
She's
I
definitely
never
in that
thought I
piece.
would hear myself saying this, but I actually agree with her. I've never had a bad encounter with her, but
I haven't had a bad
See?
encounter with her either, but she says things that just, can we just go in?
Yeah, let's just go in, please.
I already beat you guys to it. And she turns around and sachets down. There's a red carpet area. No pictures are being taken, but she is
Of
walking in
course.
very casually into the venue.
Gross.
Is it so wrong that I hope she slips and breaks her neck?
I mean, sure.
do I see the frustration on Taryn's face?
Taryn, are you trying to hide your frustration?
Nope.
Then yes, you do.
I kind of pat him. It's okay. It's okay, baby.
We're gonna have fun tonight.
Just remember, let's keep the rainbow bright till I'm at them.
I will try.
Okay.
And you guys are heading in?
Come in. Come on, Randall.
Fine. Let's go get this shite over with. I hope they got some good vitae. I'm fucking hungry.
Just don't go get a Snicker bar in the closet.
No promises. And he kind of
Yeah.
rushes past you into the venue. Taryn, give me a wits and awareness, please.
Okay. Why not? What else could go wrong tonight? Well, that's a critical success. So 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. So this is what's happening. As you're about to get ready to walk into the venue, you spot that very attractive guy I told you about from last game. Well, not last, the last few games before this was streamed. Very tall guy with the side shaved comb over. He has on a black shirt. The buttons are opened up. You see he has hairy chest. The good looking guy that was a bouncer before the unfortunate events that have happened beforehand.
Ooh, that one. Yes. A potential goal that I wanted. Is he here alone?
He appears to be.
Okay, I'm going to slink up over there.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, what's up, dude? Oh,
not
look,
much.
dude, you look choice. You look nice.
Oh, thank you. You look pretty dang good yourself. I never got a chance to actually send you a text. I don't know if you remember me. We were at the club with Miss Horton that night. Then the night the club got blown up, you remember, right?
Yeah, kinda. It was kind of a rough night that night. I went home and I had like several drinks, dude. It was like so fucking shit that night.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to actually get your number. I gave you mine, but I never heard from you.
Oh yeah, I got a new phone. I don't know what happened, but like after that club, I woke up somewhere and this is before I got fucking sloshed, dude. Like sloshed. But like my phone was broken, so I got a new phone, new number, all that shit. So yeah. Oh, my name's Cody.
Oh, Terry, nice to meet you.
Hey, Terra Bear. I'll call you Terra Bear. Terra Bear's cool, right?
That's perfectly fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Take my number. Also follow me on Twitch. I do game reviews, and I
Do we
also
see
play
this
a lot.
strange interaction happening?
Yeah, you do. I play
I'm
play
going
Fortnite.
to go inside.
Okay, and I play Among Us, but like Blue is always sus, dude. So don't But yeah, you should play it sometime. It's pretty cool.
I'll take you up on that.
Yeah. So holler at me later.
Grab my phone.
I'm about to go in here and see what's going on.
I'll see you in there.
Okay. Dr. Che, Anton approaches you And he says in a very low, husky voice, "Are you finished doing whatever that is that you're doing?"
Well, what is it that I'm doing?
Huddling with your little fuck boy, fuck girl group, whatever you call it.
Sure. I take it that you want some alone time.
Yeah, I do want some alone time. It's important, you know. And he takes off his glove again, and he shows you the symbol of the red Alistair on his hand. You know, I came here for something, and you are my key to getting it. He puts his glove back on. You know some stuff, and
Am
you
I?
know some people. Yes, you.
And this whole time I thought it was my personality.
Personality. Anyway, he extends his arm out. Want to go?
Lead the way.
All right. And you walk in. So, now that we've now entered the venue, the Tic Tac Club is a recent addition that Myra has added. It is not actually in her territory. She's literally renting it out. This territory actually belongs to the Tremere Regent and the newest Baron, who is the Tremere Regent of downtown of Montgomery. He has loaned this to her for whatever for some time. No one's ever asked, but this is her place, and she's very excited to have everyone here. As you walk in, it is a sea of hundreds of people, all dressed in very wonderful, fitted, tailored, um, elegant evening wear, so to speak. There are people, maitre d's, bringing hors d'oeuvres. You also see wine glasses with red wine and possible something for kindred. It smells in this room of humanity, if that makes any sense. You guys can feel heat off of immortals' bodies. It's a very interesting feeling to have to be in this room. You haven't been around, I assume, this many living people in quite some time. There is a little soft jazz band in the far left corner. It's a very, very nice event.
I see she spared no expense tonight.
That's Myra for you. She's extra all the way, through and through.
I'm pretty sure she's around here somewhere.
And of course, the devil's always somewhere around here in her heels.
I'm gonna mingle.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys are gonna do, but I'm about to see who's here.
I look over to Anton. So, shall we find a seat?
Yeah, let's find a seat.
Oh, I see your stalker's here. No, you have fun. I'll walk off.
Wait a minute, boy.
Oh, excuse me?
Turn that pretty ass around. Who you calling a stalker?
Well, I'm not the one who was setting off in the woods across from someone's house on a motorcycle. Same kind of stalker.
All right, be gone. Go do what you're doing, boy.
I go to Taryn. I said, Taryn, you promised me. Now remember, you're the reason why my boyfriend is qualified for handicap parking.
All right.
And I walk to Anton.
Okay.
I'll walk away.
Okay. All right. So, you guys are all off doing your own thing. Chloe has decided to make her way off towards the the jazz table area where they're playing the music. She's really feeling this music. She's kind of swaying with it and whatnot. She's just having a really good time with this. This seems to be her element.
Trip, 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 slip.
I'm uh I'm gonna I'm just gonna keep walking, and I'm trying to see if there's anybody here that I know.
Yeah, there's actually quite a few people here that you know. The Toreador Baron Donovan Kyle, he's here. You do see Anastasia as well, or you think that's Anastasia. You do see a very pretty kind of basic lady that it's wearing something that Anastasia would normally wear, but she doesn't appear blah blah. She doesn't appear
Uh,
very Nosferatu-y.
huh. Um. Okay. Just
Is there any music playing?
I'm sorry?
Is there any music playing?
Yes, it's like a soft jazz playing.
I'm just making note of like everybody that's here.
Okay. It's at this moment the music dies down a little bit, and the stage that's close to the jazz area, a stage light pops up, and the room gets slightly dark, and you hear clicking of heels.
I recognize those.
And once the curtain opens, you guys see Myra Delilah Horton, or just Myra Delilah,
Say,
as she's normally known. She's wearing a very pretty, like a mint green dress. It's something reminiscent of the, we're going to say the Civil War era. It has drapes. It drapes over her arms. She has on a pearl necklace. Her nails are painted firecracker red. She has beautiful lipstick on. The dress flows all the way down to the bottom, and it has like a cut where you can see her shins, and it has lace around it as well. One of the gentlemen, one of her possible ghouls, a very handsome, bald headed black man, passes her a microphone. Thank you, Jimmy. And she puts the microphone up to her lips. Good evening, fair kindred, and all those in between. My name is Myra Delilah Horton. You may simply call me Myra Delilah Clan Ventrue. Now, I want to welcome you all to this wonderful art show, display, cotillion, and charity event we have going here tonight. We are raising money for underprivileged children that live in the southern part of the city where Mr. Kyle is the Baron of. Say hello to Mr. Kyle, everybody. And the searchlight points towards him. He has on a white suit, red tie, a black rose pinned on his lapel, and he has his hair combed, and he kind of looks like, what's up? But we are raising for the underprivileged children that live in this part of the city, as well as for the Montgomery Arts Museum and the Archives and History Building. It needs a restoration. And we are here, and we're going to donate some artwork here. We have a piece here. Now, this we're going to bring out. I want y'all to be aware that some of these pieces are real. So, no cameras, no phones, none of that. All right. Don't need anybody to come here. We don't need it. Isn't that right? I want y'all to enjoy yourselves, and I will come back out when it's time to present the artwork. But I just want to let y'all know that we are here. There is food and drink everywhere for all of y'all good Jimmys and Janes. So you guys have a wonderful time and continue to party, as they say. I think I said that right. Is that right? Is that right? All right. Y'all have a good night. And she kind of opens her dress and bows, and she goes through the curtain in the back.
God, this woman is still backwards.
That just kind of mumble under my breath. Did she call me a Jimmy?
Anton leans in to Dr. J's ear. What's a Jimmy?
Mm, you don't want to know. You
Oh,
really
okay,
don't
okay.
want to know.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Uh-uh.
All of you
Let's just.
do a wits and awareness, please.
Got a 2.
Okay. I just don't need y'all to fail.
Or
Okay, so 4, 2. What did you get, Dr. J?
2.
Okay. So as you guys are chatting about or doing what you're doing at this shindig, behind you notice some of those men from your premonition. Dr. Che also notices too. She doesn't know from the premonition, but she does notice these men. And Taryn, you notice them as well.
Do I see Taryn or Dr. Che from like where I'm standing?
Yes.
I'm trying to like make eye contact. Is anybody looking? Anybody looking at me? Look at me. I'm
you
doing
want me to look
this.
at you?
I'm doing this, literally.
Okay. Yeah. Let's
So
go.
I turn around.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I remove my arm. Excuse me for a moment.
Where are you going?
I need to check on my friend. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, don't go too far.
Try not to miss me too much.
Fat chance that.
Wow, what a bitch.
Right? Fucking asshole.
so. I'm guessing we're all like around now.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the men that I saw from my premonition.
The storyteller. Is either of those one of the men that I spoke to before? Okay.
Refresh my memory real quick.
I believe it was Anton, the one that was questioning me about the blonde Giovanni girl that is no longer with us.
Yes.
So that's Mr. Anton over there.
Mm-hmm. The
So-
other Anton.
Yes.
So you know who this man is.
Yeah, his name is Anton. He's part of Clan Giovanni.
What could Myra have going on with them? Why are they here?
You know, that's a good question. Why is this about here? Why do we have demons roaming the city? Why do
Those are questions for, other nights. But right now, that Giovanni problem.
I won't let you. I don't want you guys to roll, but you guys do see Chloe making a beeline towards those gentlemen.
Okay.
Of course she is. Why wouldn't she?
I'm gonna walk with her.
She stops. Oh, you want to come with me?
Sure, I love walks.
That's not even a good line. You fucking know
I
it.
know.
You're so fucking nosy.
You're great, Mr. Anton, actually. I'm going to walk over there to you.
Just be honest. Dr.
I
Chair, are
wanna
you going
go
to
somewhere.
follow or are you going to?
I'm gonna shimmy on back to my date.
Okay.
Mm.
So as those two shimmy over to those gentlemen that were from their premonition, Dr. Che, you go back towards your date, and Anton, the Red Alistair, is looking at you. He looks a little, appears to be slightly uncomfortable
Are you okay?
Uh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't normally do things like this, but I got to keep up appearances. I got somebody to find, and I don't know. I don't know. How do you do this shit? This is stupid.
I mean, you see me doing it. So you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yeah, I do. You've been a busy, busy, busy little gangrel girl. Very busy. I recall through my notes that your little friends saved you from a facility outside of Atlanta.
Hmm.
What the fuck was up with that? Why were you in Atlanta? Why were you in a Camarilla place?
I was faked and kidnapped.
Hmm. Is that because you decided to use your vampire powers and let people film you on Instagram? Was that worth it?
I didn't. I didn't let anyone do anything. It just happened.
Uh huh. Uh, did you get a chance to talk to Mr. A Man himself?
To Mr. Who?
A Man. Oh, I'm sorry. Alejandro.
Alejandro. What about him?
Nothing. I was just asking. Making conversation. You seem bored as by my
Mm.
presence.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you should hope. I mean, I was very entertained when you threatened to shoot my right titty off with your shotgun. That was fun.
Yeah, because you were trying to dip out. I don't know why people always try to do this. People could make this so much easier if they just respected what I did. It seems like you young Kindred don't even know anything anymore. Do you know what a Red Alistair does? Do you know what we do? Do you know how
And also,
powerful we are? Anarch? I can't believe I got sent to a fucking Anarch city, but it is what it is.
you seem a bit bothered.
I'm not necessarily bothered, I'm worried because the Red Lister that I've been sent to find is possibly going to poke their head out here. And I have to be ready for it at all
And who,
times. And this,
and
this,
who
this
might
right,
that be?
this, you'll find out. But this right here, with all the witnesses and everything, it's just not good. Just not good business. It's not good business. It's too much to clean up, especially with you and your friend over there who likes to use whatever weirdo powers they got. Uh, it makes it hard. Makes it real hard.
Well, I would love to assist you further, but I kind of need a little bit more information.
What do you want?
Why don't you tell me who you're looking for?
Can't do that.
So, what's the point of this?
Your insurance.
Gotcha, Geico. Okay.
Yeah, your insurance.
Right. So, are we done here?
No. No, no, no. Why don't you sit here for a moment? So the camera pans away from Dr. Che and her date to behind Chloe and Taryn making their way towards the gentleman in all black suits. And the one Taryn
So,
that you know as Anton is talking with the other gentleman, and he stops and he looks and he sees, kind of looks over, and then he's like, he appears surprised.
Mr. Anton.
Well, hello. How are you?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you this evening?
Practically starving.
I'm pretty sure Miss Myra has a snack bar, juice bar somewhere that you could get a bite.
It's not the kind of thing I'm looking for. And he
Oh.
licks his fangs at you.
I'm gonna lean over to Chloe and I'm gonna be like, I think they know each other.
So did you ever find that individual you were looking for?
No. No hide,
No.
no hair of her. Still wondering where she is. She is a good member of the family, but she's been gone for too long.
I'm sorry to hear that.
She may have met the final death. I'm not sure yet. We're still trying to figure that out.
Sorry to hear that.
Hi, my name is Chloe. Chloe Yamaguchi. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Hello, beautiful one. Mr. Anton takes her hand and kisses it. Oh, I'm such a gentleman. What brings you to our fair city? And, uh, what, I'm sorry, words escape me. It's just so nice to finally see someone like you. I've never seen one of you before. Um, what does that mean? You know, Hikata. You.
Chloe,
Huh? But look, like, you don't get to see them that often. I thought they were dead.
let's not make a scene.
I'm not making a scene. Like, you don't get to see Mr. Mini Giovanni's in the city. I was like,
I mean,
well, I don't know. We don't get to see them often. All of this, can't you guys kind of like hidden away or something? Um, some of us do like to keep ourselves to ourselves, keep it in the family, so to speak. But that's besides the point. You seem to know quite a bit about me. Well, I was actually interested in learning a little bit more about necromancy.
I'm looking around.
This is where I walk away at this point.
Okay. And Taryn walks away as soon as Chloe
Yep.
mentions necromancy to
Ain't got time for dead people.
Giovanni.
Bye.
And now it's just Bihan and Chloe as she's rambling off about how cool the Giovanni are and necromancy is cool and she wishes she could raise the dead and yada 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 yada.
Do I pick up like any like weirdness from are the other men still standing around?
Mm-hmm. They're still standing around. They're laser
Right.
focused on what Chloe is saying though.
Is it like a kind of laser focused, or are they like, okay, she's just like fangirling?
From Chloe or from the men?
The men.
They are.
Can I tell that they're like annoyed at this?
They are not annoyed. They look concerned and
Yes.
curious.
As do I. Is Myra still around by any chance?
You want to look for her?
I want to see if she's like around or noticing this conversation.
What's an investigation, real quick?
Two. No, 3.
You said 3. It takes you a bit, but you actually do see Myra. She is off talking to some of the jazz players, and she, of course, she has her Black Gentleman Brigade with her, and they are just kind of around her as protection. Are you going
Okay.
to go approach her?
No, I just wanted to make sure that she wasn't like concerned about what was going on with us over here.
She doesn't seem to be. She seems to be really enjoying talking to the jazz people.
I'm sure she is. Um. Well, shit. Like, I guess I'm gonna go back with Taryn and Dr. Che if she got control of what's going on over here.
Okay, so you choose to leave Chloe with the gentleman. I guess you would kind of wave at her, but she's so focused into talking to the Giovanni about necromancy and other
Yeah.
weird things, you kind of just leave her to her devices. Let me roll some dice real quick. Oh,
Mm,
okay.
I don't like when you do that.
So you guys walk back to where
Uh,
Dr. Che is and Anton.
Mm,
Okay. As you guys start to come back towards where Dr. Che is sitting, that is when Myra has made her way to the table. Apparently, she's not just been talking to the jazz people, she's been talking to like certain groups of people at the tables. And she's made it to the table where you have just returned to. Well, my goodness, as I live and unbreathe and in Kane's vision, how are you doing tonight? You all look absolutely radiant. Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you, Baroness.
Oh, and look at that. One with good manners. I appreciate that. It's so hard to find these days with everybody on their Twitters and twatters and all that other stuff. It's just unusual nowadays. People don't ever take time to speak and be good-natured folk and kind.
Hello, Miss Horton. How are you doing tonight? You look ravishing as usual.
Oh, Jimmy, you absolutely make me... Oh, my goodness. You have been such a wonderful to be at my haven. I hope you enjoyed your stay, even though you've killed 3 of my ghouls. But that is another time. And poor Miss Gal. I was going to embrace her, but I think you took care of that. I'll send you the bill for the cleanup eventually. But I'm so glad that you're here, Jimmy. And Miss, what is your name again, Sugar?
good evening, Dr. Che. Good evening, Ben.
Oh, yeah, you were the one that mouthed off to me at the last event. And Mr. Behan, the beauty model. You are pretty, Jimmy. I love what you put out on the cover. I have your cover of Vogue magazine, and it looks stunning on the color. On the cover, in that color. Was that lilac, purple, a little lavender? Something.
Yes, it was lavender. Thank you for being a fan, I guess.
Oh, I'm not a fan. I just like to make sure I keep everybody in check. If you wouldn't mind, could you autograph my Vogue magazine? And she kind of snaps her fingers at one of her people, and they kind of from somewhere shuffle about and present the cover, the magazine with you on it.
Oh, sure, why not? And does anyone have something to write with?
And she snaps her fingers again.
That is amazing.
And a gentleman passes you a quill pen with an ink barrel.
Damn it, I'm going to take it. I'm going to dip. Gonna sign it. Do a little special to Myra. Blah blah blah. I use premonition. Will they know?
I'm sorry?
If I were to use premonition right now, would they know?
Well, you're gonna fucking don't know.
Like, I know, right? Like, I was just like, fallout.
You want to use premonition?
Not if it's gonna cause a scene.
Uh, hmm. Let me check real quick and see if it really causes a scene. I'll say this. What happens if you do this, you will get really quiet. It may appear a little awkward, but I guess you could do that if you'd like, sugar.
I'll pass.
Okay. Um,
Uh,
she said, "Oh my goodness!" And it's look, and you actually know how to write cursive. It's so unusual nowadays. People don't do that anymore. You know, back when I was alive, when Daddy had us on the plantation, I was one of the first girls to learn how to write on that plantation, and it was
am I
so
still
wonderful.
holding that quill pen?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm gonna pop that premonition and she's gonna go on a ramble.
Oh, okay. Resolving aspects. Oh, okay.
I'm about to sleep for like 3 days after being in this woman's presence.
3.
You got 4?
3.
You got 3? Okay. Also, moment for a hot second. Chat if you do want to see some of the barons and some of the coterie members. Please do not hesitate to go to the River Regions Studios Twitter account. It is. I'm going to put it in the chat, so you guys can check that out. This is on Twitter. But there are some of the pictures of the coterie members you see here and the barons, and you can get a full visual of that. Also, I want to give a shout out to Matt who draws. He's a great and talented person, and he drew all those pictures that you would see. So that's what I just wanted to say about that. So you got 3. All right. So the premonition starts. Myra is continuing to ramble on about the days pre-Civil War. Taryn looks aggravated. Dr. Che looks bored. But you start to go into that dark space again for your premonition. You see the quill pen, and you see something a little odd. You see Myra just signing things with it as usual, dipping and doing everything else. Then you also see someone that you've seen before, but you're unsure. As you kind of like move around, because it's as if you're looking over Myra's shoulder as this is happening. You see Ambrose, Taryn's sire, talking to Myra. And you don't hear the conversation, but you do see that he is speaking to her with some urgency. And she pushes the quill pen and the barrel of ink towards him. She smiles. And then you hear the words saying, "Everything has a cost, dear. Be careful." And then you come back.
Okay.
And anyway, but you know, when the plantation, well, you know, I want to say when Miss Madison's plantation, her fathers got burned to the ground by those, oh my God, those Yankees. I mean, that was such a terrible war with Lincoln. Oh my God, it was so unnecessary. But, oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Yes, sugar.
Thank you for such a lovely party. Would you care to dance?
Oh, mercy. Oh, praise be to Cain. And you asked me to dance. Well, I would never have thought you'd ask me that. I will have to politely decline because as it has been just notified, that is now time to do the auction. So I will have to decline. But I will think about that while I go do that. Y'all, Jimmys and Janes, all have a wonderful night, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
She spins on her heel and she walks away.
Myra's
I
doing.
leaned over. Did this bid actually say she's about to have an auction?
Yes, and I really don't want to know what's going to be here when she does it. But Myra has been a very busy lady with this pen.
Sorry.
Do tell.
The thought of burying her own days, it's just like it just seems right. It just seems right.
She was having a pretty urgent conversation with Ambrose, and I don't
Excuse
know.
me?
Yeah, I don't know what it could have been about, but I know they used this pen to sign something.
We've been having some deals happening lately, so I hope you didn't just sign your soul away, Theon.
No, I saw Ambrose with that pen. Oh, God.
Yeah, so where's here now? In a void.
In a void.
What's in
Well-
awareness, Coterie?
Seems like I'm might be in a world of trouble. You said wits and awareness?
Two.
Okay.
I got 3.
And while this is going on, I leaned into Anton. Considering the time period she's from, us three, we are considered jimmies to kind of clarify things.
Okay. He makes a face and he says, "Never mind. I don't even need to know." So you passed your roles. You all kind of, as you're talking, you kind of glance over to where Chloe is. Chloe is gone, as well as the gentleman.
So
I say to them, I don't really know if we care or not, but she's gone.
I mean, she is gone with Giovanni, so we might need to care.
do we really need to be worried so much? I mean, Theon, she's a big girl.
She is part of our coterie. We did.
Well, I'm just saying, she seems to always be about 5 steps ahead of everything. So, what's to say she's not 10 steps ahead of this?
As you guys are talking, the music again lowers and the spotlight appears on the stage again, and Myra Delilah appears on the stage again.
Oh, look, Satan in a Sunday hat, back for round 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmys and Janes, it's now time for the auction. Again, this is a benefit for the Montgomery Art Museum, the restoration of the Alabama Archives and Archives and History Building, and for the poor and unfortunate children that live in Donovan Kyle's Barony in the southern part of the city. We had to
I'm
make
gonna
sure.
look back at them and I'm gonna say, why does she keep saying that? Like,
Anyway.
are the children really that underprivileged over there?
Anyway, we're going to start with our first auctioning piece. And she motions to one of her Googles and brings out a portrait and puts it on a easel. It is a portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The going for this one is... she kind of looks at it with disgust. $50. And you hear the grumbling of the voices of everyone.
Is that authentic?
I mean, who gives a shit at this point?
50,
I'm just
50.
relieved it's
All right,
dangerous.
okay, I hear 50. Do I hear 55? 55. 70? 70.
Are people paying attention to her?
80,
And
85. Oh, I see $100. Anybody else want to top that?
did I raise my hand?
She looks out at the crowd. She hasn't seen you. If you are
Okay.
going to make a bid for
No,
that.
I was just trying to make sure I could not be seen.
Okay.
I'm going to try to find an exit or
Okay.
see where Chloe is real quick.
I'm gonna go with my coterie member. I'm not gonna let him out of my sight.
Okay.
I'm also taking my leave.
Okay, we all leave and fuck this place.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Because I just feel like the auction is going to get more and more.
Out.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find her because wherever she is, there's bound to be some type of commotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As always with Chloe, ain't nothing ever calm around her.
Is there like a back way out or like a basement or somewhere?
There is a back way out. No basement. You got to go through a lot of people to get through it, though.
Is it dark in here? Like in the
Not.
place?
It's not like you can't. It's the dimmed light. It's not completely dark.
So we have to kind of like elbow our way
Yeah,
through.
you kind of got to
Oh,
move about
okay.
to get through out of there.
all right.
Excuse me.
So if we get to the back door,
Taryn, wits and awareness.
I'm gonna tell Dr. Che. I know.
Oh shit. That's
you
critical.
and
Crit. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
you and Chloe don't
Okay.
get along. But
Pausing there for a
Can-
moment, Beyond. As Taryn, as you're kind of buttressing yourself betwixt all the people getting out of the way, and the very, very far corner of the room to your right, you see someone that looks rather familiar. It appears to be Dmitri, the Russian man that's been looking for you.
Oh shit.
He doesn't appear to have noticed you, but he does appear to be here.
I grab. If those two are near me, I'm grabbing their asses. Yeah. That's Jay.
yeah,
Y'all remember that? The crazy Russian, I don't know if he was a Samisi, Lasamba, whatever, he possessed both powers, the one that said he was going to drape me dry.
I recall.
He's over there in the corner.
Well, this bitch just invited everybody, didn't she?
It does seem to be a lot of people here.
This is that same crazy one that attacked me in Korad's club. In the middle of the dance floor, y'all remember?
What a coincidence.
So, do you think he's gonna do something here if he sees you?
He's got stones.
Question. Are you guys prepared for a fight? Just in case
I didn't
something pops off.
bring anything with me, but I mean,
I don't have a weapon on me, but I'm ready. I didn't have it.
I can roll up my sleeves if I need to.
Now, behind you is saying something.
Chloe, I know everybody doesn't really get along with her, but can we please just try to make this work?
Right.
Adam is gone now. I have no quarrel with her anymore. It's pointless at this point.
Behind, I wouldn't have an issue if she didn't have a friggin' mason jar of my blood.
Yep. Yep.
I know what
Mhm.
Eagle Clan likes to do.
Yes, that is something that she is going to have to talk to you about. Because with the things that she can probably do, I don't think.
The problem is we have the biggest problem is that we have a spot here present. I want to scan the room for Anastasia, Donovan, or Sandra if she might be here.
Oh, that's interesting. That you bring her up. She as you walked in and you've seen a lot of people, you have not seen Sandra. Again, if Anastasia's here, you can't necessarily see her. But if you would,
About Donovan.
Donovan is very visible. You can see him, but you would have to turn around and go back towards him. He's standing at the stage where Myra is. Um, Give me a wits and awareness real quick.
I'm gonna text Chloe.
What's the text message?
Hey, where are you? We might be leaving.
You don't get a response.
Okay.
I got a 5 on my wits and awareness.
You got a 5?
Yeah.
As you kind of look backwards and towards Donovan's direction, it's easy to spot him. He's wearing a white suit. You see him as at the front of the stage where Myra is. She has moved on from other pieces. The Lincoln has been sold. Um, he seems to be doing gestures with his hands. You're not sure what, but it's something,
Sign language, possibly.
possibly.
Is Dimitri still sitting in that corner?
You don't see him.
Oh, God, the snake has moved. That man's gonna turn me into a raisin, y'all. I gotta leave.
Um,
I'm going outside. I'm going outside. Bye. Bye. I'm going outside.
I'm gonna. Are you walking out?
Yep.
I'm gonna go out of the back
Okay.
and probably, if I can, probably just meet y'all back around the front.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna go with you. I don't want to be alone. This is how this man always finds himself.
I mean, traveling alone kind of gets you staked in the back and in a fucking SI. You know what? I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Okay, so I guess we're all gonna go out
The back
the
door.
back door. All right. I'm gonna open the door.
You want to open the back door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, an alarm doesn't
There's no alarm when this door. You open this door. You go out into the night air, and you go to where some dumpsters are. You see some people out there smoking cigarettes in the back. They look surprised. They're like, "Oh shit! Please don't tell anybody we were back here."
Oh, it's cool. Did you
Carry on.
see a girl, by any chance? Long black, leathery looking dress, white buttons.
No, fam. I didn't see anybody like that. That's yeah, that's weird. We didn't see anybody like that.
Oh, okay. So I guess we're gonna keep walking.
Where's your goal? Where are you guys trying to go?
Back around towards the front. I was just trying to see if something was out back.
Not that you can see.
Is there some Tremere thing you can do to kind of see where the rest of your folks at?
I mean,
Hey, sense the unseen.
When you sense the unseen.
Yeah, I just don't want to have something like just drop on my ass out, you know, later at the
Okay.
end.
It is free. Give me a wits and aspects or resolve and aspects, whichever is higher for you.
Or
Okay. As you look out into the darkness and you pierce the veil, you do see someone. She's kind of in the corner away from the people that were smoking near the dumpsters. But she's kind of like towards the back area is, and she's hidden very well in the dark. And she has not noticed that you have noticed her.
so it looked like that slanky bitch that was like hiding in the corner of her room that Myers well does it.
No.
And she's where?
Further towards the back.
Beyond Dr. Che, we've got somebody chilling over the corner.
are they?
They're cloaked. Use your eyeballs, Beyond.
Are they? No, I'm saying like, oh, I can't see it.
What do you suggest we do? Like what? We throw
So
a
I
rock
can
at
walk
it?
over there.
Oh, okay.
You're going to walk
Like,
over there?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let me roll some dice.
But there's people around. They're gonna see you talking to them.
Okay. Are you going to do this stealthily, or are you just going to go straight towards this person?
I could roll dex and stealth if needed.
Okay, go right for it.
Do I see this person now?
Are you
Like, I
using
mean-
sense the unseen?
I have heightened senses.
Unfortunately, heightened senses don't work that way anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Well, no, I cannot. Ooh,
That is a critical success, so that's a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. As quiet and slinky as a black cat hiding in the alley, you slowly approach this cloaked figure in the darkness. Do you do anything?
Every now and then I'm like right up on him.
You're almost there. I'm sorry.
Hmm?
What'd you say?
It's just like, let me know when I get like right up on him.
You are on him now.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm standing there just mouthing off. I'm like counting to 30 to make him look like he's not just talking in the thin air.
It's at this moment her cloak drops and you see a woman. She is a white woman. She's very, very pale, almost ghostly white, but not bone white. She has dark black hair. It's kind of wavy. It's at her shoulders. She's wearing a red dress. It looks almost Chicago-esque, the musical style. It's very tight to her, and it has a long, billowing top bottom, and very high heels. Good evening. I did not know that you could see me.
Any particular reason you're hiding out here, ma'am?
I'm not hiding. I'm just simply observing the night air.
Stealthily.
Of course. And you were able to see me, so I assume that you are undead, like me.
Oh, I just smile and there's the fangs.
Oh, look at that. So pointy. So much an unusual creature. Who are you?
Don't think I want to answer that.
I'm just observing.
You guys all see this now. She's appeared to you, so you could see her. Okay. She looks at you and her eyes narrow, and then they turn this black, inky color. I think you want to tell me who you are before this turns into a very messy night for you.
I'm sitting there. I have my phone in my hand, but I'm just like, okay, ma'am, no need to get hostile. My name's Taryn. And you are?
Renee. Renee Dupont.
Renee Dupont.
Yes.
French.
Well, yes, of course it is.
During that, I'm like, I just want to turn on the camera.
Okay.
And I kind of just lean back, doing this little number here. And I just want to just peer to the camera.
You're doing this in front of her?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
Oui, mon chéri.
She, what the fuck are you doing? As you raise your camera up to her, you see nothing but static.
That's what I thought. Click. Lisandra.
Yes. You know me. You know what I am. Now, again, I know you now. What are you doing here and why are you talking to me?
You just happen to be that one anomaly standing out in the middle of the night.
Really? You weren't searching for me?
Oh no, I just noticed there's been an insurgence of your clan in Montgomery for some reason.
Well, there's something here that we need. Something that's very important for the clan.
I'm gonna interject myself. Excuse me, Miss Renee.
Oh, you heard me all the way from here. And who are you?
I'm behind.
Bihan, be gone, wherever the fuck your name is. I don't understand why I'm being approached by all of you. Is it something you want from me? Are you trying to turn me in?
I do not know who you are. I just wanted to ask, have you seen a girl come by any chance? Long black dress, white buttons, hair pulled back, cat on her back.
No,
Probably.
I don't know what simpleton would wear such. Ugh. And if she could spit, she. Ugh. Wear something so atrocious.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to know. And
Be
then
gone.
I turn around.
All right.
I guess I have found out exactly nothing. So I'm going to go back inside.
Not this time.
Oh,
Well, you have a good night, Miss Dupree.
DuPont.
Dupois.
au revoir.
I'm not sorry, my French.
Okay. And you guys head back in?
Yep.
I'm gonna
All right.
I'm gonna open the door then, and I guess we're just gonna go back through to go out the front now.
Okay. At this point, you guys bump into Anton, the Red Alistair man. Where the fuck were you?
Looking.
Sombra.
What La Sombra?
She's out back.
Who is out back?
Renee Dupois. Dupree. I think that's what she said her name was.
You see his eyes get visually big. DuPont?
Yeah, that.
Uh-huh.
That's the one.
Fuck, that's my target. And he jets out the back door.
Oh, I was talking to the damn red lister. Oh.
And
So
where
I
do you
guess
guys
he's
go?
off to do his
Oh, I
own
feel
thing
safe.
for a little while. I'm still trying to find Chloe. Have I got no text back?
You have not gotten a text back from Chloe.
This is it's a little unusual for her to not respond, is it?
Very unusual.
I mean, usually she loves being antagonistic in some shape, way, or form.
In some way or form. Is Myra still doing the auction thing?
Yes, she is. Actually, I think she's starting to come up towards the end of it.
Are any of those men around, or like
The
they're
Giovanni,
straggling? Yeah.
you do not see any of them. Also, the crowd has started to thin out a little bit, but it's still full of people in his room.
I'm gonna head out front, and I'm going to text. I'm gonna text Hunter and say, "Lost Chloe to some G-man," and then I'm gonna text her again, and I'm like, "Where are you?"
So, the text comes back from Hunter immediately. He says, "SI? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, Christmas tree, upside down, smiley face."
I'm gonna write back, Vonnie.
I'm like, Vonnie?
Gia.
Oh, okay. He texts back, skull, 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 vampire emoji, question mark.
And I'm just like, yeah, like she's gone with them.
You get an immediate text back from him in capital letters. It just says, fuck.
And I look back at everybody there around, and I'm like, so
First on stage.
so what's going on? How are you guys?
All right,
doing?
everyone. I want to thank you all for coming to this auction. We have made, drum roll, please. And she, I've always wanted to do one of those. We've made how much? $200,000 for this wonderful auction. I'm so glad that y'all have come here to help.
I'm clapping.
Not bad.
Everybody
But
is clapping.
I feel like we could have done better.
Well,
Now, are we gonna try to search a room or something?
I mean,
Maybe behind the scenes.
we're gonna have to find somewhere to be behind the scenes.
Am I the only person that's worried that the fact is I just had a full blown conversation with the red lister? She could have ate me. What we gonna do about her?
She has no problem with me.
You do know that red listers are red listers for a reason, right?
As long as she keeps her red listing to herself.
Now, if she's his target, he's coming to me for information. I don't know this bitch.
it is
You know
at
what? He
this it is at this point you guys hear a boom, 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 and the venue itself starts to shake.
Oh God, more explosions.
Fuck me with a cactus.
Like
Ugh.
I'm gonna go outside.
Of course. Why would there not? It sounds like a
Why not?
Everybody, you hear lots of screaming. People start trying to make a beeline towards the door. Now, everybody, please calm down. I'm pretty sure it's just workers outside drilling, possibly for oil. And at this point, you see she's generally concerned and worried, and her ghouls take her off stage.
Now, does that sound like explosions or gunshots? You know what? For shits and giggles, I'm gonna shove my head back out the back door. What's the worst that can happen?
What is the worst that could happen?
Oh, I get shot in the face.
I'm gonna text John and ask him where he is.
Y'all think my date is out there, like, shooting it up, bang, bang out there?
Possibly.
Probably. We just told him the red light right there. He's probably trying to put
Oh,
dragon rounds in
God.
her face.
It's his job. I'm pretty sure he can handle.
Have you run to the back door, Taryn?
Yep.
As you open the door, I need you to do
Dex and athletics?
yes, Dex and athletics.
Well, think, okay. This.
Are the people still running out?
Oh yeah, the people are still. This is a panic.
Okay.
There are several people that are being trampled by everybody as they're trying to run out.
I'm going to.
I got 7.
Okay, you're able to kind of somersault your way out of the way. As you do that, you see Anton, the red Alistair, coming flying back into the building. He flies into about 8 people and knocks them straight to the ground. The door that you've opened has now flown off the hinges and knocked a few people out. And you see Miss Renee Dupont walking back in very creepily. Eyes inky black, and her hair has now started to stand up.
I'm gonna go get that door off of those people.
Okay.
Just,
You think that you can take me down? I will burn this city to the ground if I have to. We will get what we came here for, the Sabbat. This will become our place.
Is Anton not getting up?
Anton is struggling to get back up. It was a big hit.
I'm sure it was. We cannot handle this lady. Probably.
okay then. So you said that there's people just losing their shit right now.
Oh yeah, people are running. They're trying to get out. Hmm.
A lot of people coming in her general direction, or are they avoiding her like plague?
They are avoiding her like the plague.
Hey man, I'm gonna call for my dagger.
Gonna call for your dagger.
Yep,
You know what to do.
come.
And how long would it possibly take for your? Probably a turn, right?
It's supposed to be instantaneous.
Oh, okay.
We'll just say we'll give it a turn.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do, storytellers.
Okay. So this is what happens. Anton gets up and he's like, fucking bitch. He then, you see his fingers become talons. And he starts to charge at her. Is anybody doing anything?
So people are still just in a panic. They're leaving.
They're trying to get out best as they can.
Okay. So I'm lifting up my dress and I'm getting my gun.
Okay.
I'm going to find the nearest shadow.
Okay.
And I'm going to activate Shadow Cloak.
Okay. All right, dear. I'm going to activate your shadow cloak. And what is the intention of the shadow cloak for you to do? To be scary?
No, I'm trying to be stealthy. I want to use it to like hide myself.
Okay.
But I also want to concentrate for a turn and try to use Touch of Oblivion.
Oh my.
I'm just gonna hold it.
I'm just going to hold it. Well, if you choose to do something stealthy, you get 2 dice to your stealth.
I gotta do a rouse check for Touch of Oblivion.
Okay.
I got hungry.
Uh-oh. You hear that voice. You know, everybody's panicking in here. You could just eat anyone. Any fucking one. It doesn't matter. Go for it. You know you want to.
Not right now.
I think so now. I think this would be a good time.
I'm concentrating as hard as I can. And I roll up my sleeve. Well, I take off my suit jacket and I roll up my right arm, my right arm sleeve, and I don't think anybody can probably see it, but you see like the weird black tentacles like kind of slowly coming out.
Okay.
So like
We will.
yeah, so like I'm just gonna be standing in the shadow menacingly.
Okay. All right. Let me roll some dice for Renee and for Anton real quick. Just roll.
This we survive.
Renee. She got. Okay. Let me roll for old dude. Oh, shit. All right. So, as you are fading into the darkness with the shadows, Taryn and Dr. Che, you do see Anton running at Renee. He takes a swipe at her and misses. And then she uses her, you see her black tendrils come out, and she bitch slaps him out the door that they just came through.
Yep.
I aim. I try to shoot her.
All right. All right. What are you? You're just trying to shoot her? Is this a called shot?
Huh?
Is this a called shot, or are you just shooting wherever?
No, I'm trying to shoot her. I'm aiming for her.
Okay.
So I'm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, is it that gun?
It's that one.
Oh boy. Okay. Dex and
Wait a
Fire.
minute. Wait a minute. Well, hold on, because what's going on around me? Because the last thing I need is for these people to see me again.
There are lots of people. It's thinned out a lot, but there are quite a few people still in this venue. People are still getting out, but there are some people who are kind of like discombobulated about what's happening. Some lady is on the ground crying. There's a man that's trying to help her up. But people are in view. You people can see you. They can see everyone. The people that tend to appear to be really under duress tend to, you feel that they might be mortal. Taryn, what are you
These the
doing?
same assholes that has their phone out recording us?
You never know.
Shit.
I was gonna say, if they were mortals here, then fucking Myra just, caused the biggest breach earlier. Yeah, dagger in hand. I'm going to run up and I'm going to attempt to cut this woman.
You want to attempt to cut this woman?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Dr. Tay, are you not going to shoot her?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You are going to shoot her?
I'm trying to.
Okay. Dex and firearms first. Let's settle that first.
Eight.
Okay. What are you trying to shoot? Just her or a body part?
I'm just trying to aim at her to try to incapacitate her just somehow.
Okay, you just want to point and click, and so to speak.
Like there's no exact area I'm trying to hit. I'm just trying to hit this bitch.
Alrighty. And okay. Beyond, what are you doing?
I'm waiting.
Okay, so you're not going to move. All right. Okay. All right. So, as the great storyteller Jason Carl says, many things are happening at once. So, Dr. Che, from under her dress, pulls out a gun. With no specific place of shooting, she just wants to shoot at Miss Renee. She points, kind of, and boom! She lets a bullet fly out of the chamber. Taryn, you are running right at this woman and the red Alistair. Anton. As you now have your dagger in hand and you are running, Beyond is standing in the shadows and waiting. Let me check real quick. Gotta roll another set of dice. See what happens with old dude. Okay. All right, this is what happens. The bullet hits Renee, Dr. Chain, in her leg. And once the bullet hits, fire erupts from the bullet and it spreads. Taryn,
Okay.
you run right into this flame with your
Yeah.
dagger to go at her. Okay.
Do you need a resolve and a composure for the fire?
Beyond, I think you might need to roll one because this is this is fire.
You said resolve and composure.
Mm-hmm. Actually, this is a terror frenzy. I need you to roll all your unspent willpower.
Uh, 30.
Yeah, 3. Hold on just a moment.
Great.
Okay. All right. So, Taryn, hold on. I apologize. Beyond, you remain composed in the darkness. Miss Renee, you hear a blood-curdling scream. She screams as her leg combusts into flame. Anton, the Red Alistair, is spooked as well. He jumps back as the flames begin to spread. Taryn, take from this 3 points aggravated damage.
Ouch. Am I fleeing, or did I manage to grit my teeth through it despite the fact I just got blasted in the face?
You managed to still hold on.
Is she well I mean her leg's on fire, so she is not paying any attention.
No, she's not. She is in pain.
And she fell over.
She has not fallen over though.
Is she just like flailing around? Is her back turned to me?
No. Her back is not turned to you.
Okay.
She's just kind of Ugh!
I'd like to. So if I didn't frenzy flee, does that mean I still can cut her?
If you would like.
Fuck it, I just took fire to the face. I'm getting something out of this.
Go for it. That is your dexterity and melee.
Very good roll. Ooh, nice. A critical success, so I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Oh, 10. Okay. This is what happens. You get to her and you do manage to cut her. You slice her right across the chest. And she begins to kind of separate. Like some of those TV shows or movies when you see people get sliced in half and they kind of split down the middle.
Is that supposed to happen?
As she splits down the middle, you can kind of see pieces of sinew starting to knit itself back together.
Okay. At this point, I'm going to run over and Has her body completely put itself back together?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go put my hand in between that before it comes back together.
Oh,
Hell,
okay. Huh.
yeah.
And that has thrown me for a loop. I'm trying to think how to deal with that one real quick. 'Cause I just rolled for something. I'm trying to see.
Like, can I see her heart?
You cannot see her heart.
Do I? Can I tell the direction that it's in? Like, I'm gonna put my hand towards that way.
Oh, yes. How very setite of you. Very ministry sounding. I like that ministry tea. Um,
Very Alistair Grayson of you.
Shout out to Alex
Murder
DeGrayston, Clan
And that
Venture.
murder club.
Shouts out to him. So, what are you trying? As Dr. Che, are you doing anything after you've caused this fire and this panic to blow out into the scene?
He said,
I'm getting ready. I'm aiming.
You're gonna shoot again?
I'm trying to see where everyone is. I'm trying to see where everyone's positioning themselves to see where I'm going to shoot.
Okay, so beyond as you do make your way to her body and you're ready to slide your hands into the area that's starting to knit itself back together, the entire room where you are goes black.
I'm gonna activate Oblivion Sight.
Okay. Oblivion Sight. You're gonna activate it now.
I mean, yeah, since the lights went out, then I do not want her to be getting away or, doing some weird Samiti body shit.
Okay. All right. Your eyes can see in this darkness. All of you, this is for the group. This is very familiar. This feels exactly what happened at CORAD, the Setites Club, from one of the episodes we've played before that's not been streamed before. This dark, inky blackness comes over the entire venue. Beyond you, from your vantage point, can see someone out of the corner of your eye walking very slowly towards the group. More so towards Dr. Che.
Has my hand reached inside of Renee's chest?
Yes.
Is she dying?
Is she dying?
Like, is she incapacitated or something?
No. It's at this point that she has knitted together and your hand is in her chest, but her hand is on your wrist.
So she's touching my Oblivion touch thingy.
She's touching you.
But my hand is Oblivion touching her insides.
She's
Right.
still touching you.
Okay, cool.
What are you going to do? As you're waiting, she says in her heavy French voice, "Well played. I think I might take you with me." And she bites into your neck.
How long does Oblivion touch last?
Oblivion touch. Well, doesn't necessarily say.
So I can do something else.
Well, with her, with Oblivion Touch, it says that you can. Oh, she has suffered aggravated damage and a crippling injury, blindness, muteness, a ruined limb, or the like. So that has happened to her. She has been crippled in a way,
Um.
but she's still
Okay.
standing, and she has now bitten into your neck.
Hmm. I don't know.
Can we see anything?
Uh, Bihan can see, but y'all are it's in total darkness for you right now. If anybody in the chat knows what's happening, go ahead and put your speculations on. I'd love to see what you guys think is
I don't
happening.
want to. I mean, if she's biting my neck,
And Oblivion Touch
I'm.
is wonderful.
I guess I'm. I guess I'm. I don't know how to use this. Can I text? I mean, send you a message.
Go ahead, send me a message. Is anybody else doing anything while this is happening? Because it is dark.
I want to use Eyes of the Beast to see if I could see anything.
Eyes of the Beast, that is animalism, if I'm not mistaken. Let us check.
Symbolism
Is
is
it?
free.
It is free. Eyes of the Beast.
Protean.
Oh, it's Protean. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there it is. It is free. Okay. You can see.
You get my.
You can actually see what's you see. You can you're a good ways away.
Okay, so I want to try to run towards them, and I would like to use feral weapons to slash and try to get her off of him.
You one moment. Behind.
I just need to know what I'm supposed to roll.
Oh crap! You guys are good. You're doing good. Um. So. Oh. Something has happened. Something happened. Oops. I think we had a little blip there. I apologize. So, before we settle to that point, what is everybody doing?
What are we doing?
Yes, I'm asking what is everybody doing? Because something's about to happen.
I'm running towards them.
Okay, you're running towards them. Taryn, are you doing anything?
When I cut her originally, what side was on of her?
You were on her left side. I'm sorry, you were on her right, so you cut her across. Well, cut her kind of crossing down.
Okay. I would like to use Eyes of Helios.
Oh, okay. If you guys didn't know, there is a lot of homebrew in this game, so you'll see who's homebrewing, who's not.
Pass the round check.
Okay. As you're doing that, all of you hear this voice in this heavy Eastern European accent. I've finally healed enough, and I think it's time to take my prize. Terran, the clanless one. Behind, you would like to use that? Would you
I just need to know what role I'm supposed to use.
uh do your intelligence and your uh path of flame if you'd like to use that.
Okay.
You're still doing this as she's biting into your neck?
I'm gonna
Actually,
use that.
oh, wait a minute. Because now that she's bitten into your neck, you're caught in this
The
in the ecstasy of the kiss.
pleasure feeling.
Mm-hmm. So you cannot use this ability at this point yet. But Dr. Che is making her way across the room in the darkness.
Mm.
As you get there, go roll real quick. Oh shit! Damn. Okay. All right. As you get there, a man with a newspaper boy cap, a heavy like a woolen looking coat, um, kind of appears in front of you and takes his fingers and he flicks it, and you fly back into the darkness. And the gentleman turns and looks towards you, Taryn.
I mean, he can look all day. I can't see him. To be fair, anywho, Eyes of Helios.
Okay, go ahead.
Is his back towards?
His back towards who?
Is his back towards me now?
Who?
The guy who flicked me.
No, you're in front of him. Well, you were in front of him. He flicked you and you flew back, further back into the inky blackness. You've actually landed off, you've fallen off of your feet and flat on your butt.
Now you said he turned to look at Taryn.
Like it's how it appears. It's like once he's done that motion and he's flicked you backwards, he kind of looks like that towards Taryn.
Okay. What's around me?
Nothing that you can see is inky black and dark.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Is anybody gonna help me out?
So let's see. Okay.
Because she's
I'm gonna
drinking.
get up, charge at the person in front of me using feral weapons.
Okay. Taryn, explain what you're trying to do with your power.
Eyes of Helios. Taryn's eyes are going to glow a bright white, kind of like, God. I guess for most people here, if you've seen Avatar, basically when he goes to the Avatar state and releases a flash. I had made my roll there. It's going to be basically versus her Dex and Athletics if she's paid attention to me.
Who? Renee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm basically going to flashbang her.
So you're gonna flash bang her.
I've
Okay.
been sitting here waiting with my roll for like
Go ahead.
10 minutes now.
Roll it.
I rolled it.
Okay. What was it?
Is Anton still like on his ass somewhere?
Anton. You don't even see Anton.
figures.
Let me actually take a couple dice because she is injured. Okay. All right.
I got a success of 10. I had rolled 2 opens. 8 double crit and 2 ones.
Okay.
Successes.
As they say, what is their end goal with this? It's just a flashbanger. It's to blind her.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, you got a 10. She got a 2. So explain how your power is working as you do this. I don't know if I've already said that.
Yeah. Terran's eyes glow a bright, sickening white.
Okay.
And a flashbang.
All right. So in this inky darkness, there is a shining light, and it is bright AF. And the flashbang succeeds because she got 2.
So she's let me go at this point.
Yeah, she stopped drinking and she's shielding her eyes and she's screaming.
Okay, I'm going to try to if my hand's still lodged into her chest
Yes, your
because
hand
I
is
am
still
now
lodged
part of
into
her.
her body.
At this point, I would like to use Pommel Flame.
All right, intelligence and that power.
I got a 6.
Oh my God. All right.
Because she's doing a lot, and I just want this to be over.
Okay. So what is the goal? You going to set
I'm
her
trying to burn her from the inside out, yeah.
All right. You succeed. Um, Dr. Chang, I think you're further away before this happens. Taryn, you might need to roll. What is it? Your humanity? Uh, okay. One moment. Ah, you need to roll your willpower and 1/3 of your humanity rounded down to keep from frenzying.
I'm sending you a message.
Okay. Let me check real quick.
Oh, math will.
You're good. You're good.
Yep.
3.
Okay. So my unspent willpower
Mm-hmm.
plus that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And your willpower. Yeah.
4.
All right. So this is what happens. Do not tell the Camarilla people or the Justicars, because there's things happening while this is happening. So as this happens, you guys are further away. Bihan ignites his power. Renee goes up in flames, and all of you notice that the flames are black. They're a black, spooky color of fire. It's actually beautiful and frightening at the same time.
Infernalist. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Not my fault.
All right. and she goes up in flames. Dr. Che finally reaches to that point and tries to get to that man. Oh yeah, I forgot, he's still there. Let me roll some dice real quick. Excuse me. All right. So, Dr. J, you've gotten to this point. You can see this woman is on fire, and it's black, and it's scary. Uh, it's weird. And the man that is standing near Taryn, but further away from the woman, is not phased by this. How close are you trying to get to him?
I'm trying to reach him because at this point I'm using what you call it, feral weapons, and I'm just trying to ram his ass.
Okay.
So
So,
much enthusiasm.
when you get there, when you get there, he's standing right in front of you. And it seems as if time begins to slow down a little bit. Are you really going to try to use your animal claws on me, girl?
Am I still moving at this point?
Yeah, you're still moving. You finally reach out and touch him, and you are intending to use your feral weapons. So that is protein. Yes. Snow browse check. All right. And you reach out and you do hit home, and you're trying to scratch him. What is your goal with feral weapons?
Take his titty off.
Take his titty off. Okay.
Take it off.
I'm trying to aim right here.
Where's? Oh,
Right
his
here. I'm trying to
back.
aim right here and rip.
Okay. You end up going at his chest and ripping his wool wool coat, and he says to you, "My babushka gave that to me." At this point,
Oh, me working the work, my star was rushing.
oh shit. As you guys sit there, the cloud of, the black inkiness starts to recede. And Renee has gone up in flames. She has been burned, and all you see in front of you is a pile of ash. You do see Anton, the red lister. He has been staked and put against the wall.
I'm gonna have to hide you from the camera now, Beyond.
And as the final blackness recedes, the man known as Dimitri falls into the blackness himself and fades away from the venue. And you guys are alone with the rest of whoever is inside.
Hey, I think your day got staked.
But I really want to unstake him.
Also, love you, and I fucking hate you for burning off my face.
Well, love you, but yeah, fuck you, because you blew my boyfriend up.
I'm just kind of shaking the dust off of myself.
I go and I try to unstake this man.
You alright, Beyond?
I wasn't. I don't. I'm not supposed to. I wasn't supposed. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna at least make sure you get back to the Chantry. Yeah, I know I'm fucked up. Still. We have a bigger problem now. You just killed Red Lister.
I mean, yep. I need to.
The Alistair's gonna owe you a favor for this too. Can't wait to see that smug bastard's face when he wakes up. Oh, it's gonna be great.
I need
I
to
go up.
You took out the steak? You unstake him? Okay. He. Shit! That fucking hurts!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, God, that hasn't happened in so fucking long. Oh, shit. He kind of stops and stands around. Oh, fuck. What happened?
Well, you see that one right there? Kind of did your job for you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Where is she?
He did.
Do y'all point in the general direction of where Renee,
Do you have an urn?
as a, I do have an urn. So you asked her.
She's that pile of dust on the ground.
No, so you did it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, I'm going to tell the prince.
Is that a bad thing? Like, what? She was gonna kill everybody and.
It means you're gonna become an Alistair, my friend, but we don't want to talk about that because I'm not losing code, remember?
What?
Who the fuck says he could become an Alistair?
I thought that's how that worked.
Oh, no. No, not some anarch fuck. You don't get to become an Alistair, dude. No.
I don't want to be you. Whatever. So. No?
Sure.
And you're sure you're here to be my insurance?
It's at this moment, through the front doors, Chloe appears. Hi guys, what did I miss? Oh shit.
Good news, the red lister's dead.
Wait, there's a red lister here?
Was.
I was just gone for like 5 minutes. Like, what happened?
That was 5 minutes.
Like, it literally was 5
It
minutes.
Was not 5 minutes.
Yeah.
A lot happened.
I mean, but literally, I was just gone for like 5 minutes, and you guys Like,
No, Chloe, it was not 5 minutes. You've been gone for like an hour or two.
oh, I was just,
Which means, Mr. Anton, I believe you owe this man right here a boon.
a boom. Oh, I like those. Those are fun. Um,
Demand it, behind. Demand the boon. I used to be Camarilla. I know how these things work.
wait, you're fucking Cam?
I used to be. Long time ago.
What the fuck, Taryn?
What? Anarch movement seemed better.
Gonna do some more digging on that. Um, well, I guess as the rules say, you can demand that. Go for it, Beyond. Demand a favor.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'll get you that life boon.
You know what? I think I might.
Let's send Hunter a text message.
If I'm ever in trouble and I need someone to save me,
You better get something more powerful than this man who just got staked, because he couldn't even do his job.
I want you and whoever else you think is worthy to come and protect me. Please.
I mean, come on, whoever your name is. He said please. Also, this dress is like really cool, right? Like, I think it's
It's
nice,
totally hot.
right? I look like a goth Lolita slut, and I really fucking love it. It's very Tremere, right? Anyway, yeah, go ahead, give him the thing. Fuck. God, I'd rather fucking take my own head off than do this shit. All right, fine.
Pulls out column.
Oh, also, what is the message to Hunter?
We may have a slight problem. Behind kind of took out a red lister.
Pause on that. Anton looks at you behind. Is that all?
And if I'm ever in Camarilla territory, I'm gonna probably need a bodyguard.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, an Alistair's your personal
Oh,
body.
come on, man. For real, a fucking bodyguard?
Is that too much to ask? I mean, I did just do
Actually,
the job.
I don't think it's too much to ask at all. Like, do you know the Camarilla is like everywhere in this fucking place? I mean, let's not even think about Birmingham right now because they're, poo poo. I've been doing some digging.
Poo-poo.
Birmingham is a Camarilla place. It's been kind of
Yes.
quiet, but I'm aware of things. And we've also heard of what's happening in Atlanta as well as in. I've been doing some digging in New Orleans. You might have to ask Hunter about that, though.
So, as I have been saying, I would love to have you as my personal bodyguard because it just seems that there are ivory towers popping up everywhere.
He smirks. They aren't popping up everywhere. The Camarilla is where it's at. There's order. There's structure. They don't get to run around like you fucks and do what the fuck you want to and use your creepy little powers and shit that you're not supposed to have.
So,
And get these creepy powers that we're not supposed to have did the shit you couldn't do.
just saved your ass.
I can't believe this is happening.
My face hurts.
I can't believe this is fucking happening. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening.
Do we have a deal? Anton? Or is there someone else I can inform that I've killed a red lister?
Well, if you were in the Camarilla domain, you could do. I'm sorry. I'm talking too much. Sorry. Go ahead. No. Continue.
No, Chloe, please speak. Please.
Yes, please. I love when you talk.
Oh, now you like when I talk? I thought I was a
I'm
bitch.
enjoying this.
Please, I want the group to gloat at this victory for the Anarchs.
Anton puts his hand out.
I extend my hand and I shake it.
The terms are acceptable.
I won't be calling you for something silly.
How about you don't call me at all?
And hopefully by that time you will figure out a way to not get staked the next time.
Fuck you.
I walk away.
This was a very interesting date.
Anton storms out of the venue and the door out.
Coming.
Shall we? I extend my arm to Dr. Jack. You guys, never a dull moment.
I'm gonna text John and ask him, is he outside?
He texts back, I can be outside.
Please.
He says, yes, sir. Hunter reaches back and texts you, Taryn. He says, excuse me? Question mark, upside down, smiley face, upside down, smiley face, upside down, smiley face. Moon emoji.
Take a picture of the ash pile.
You gonna send him a picture of what?
Send him a picture of that ash pile.
Okay. He texts back, WTF? Is Bay dead?
Oh, red list are gone.
He's devil emoji, smiley face, heart emoji, blue heart emoji, red heart emoji.
He just acquired a life boon from Al. Just put Al. Smiley face. Welcome.
Okay. As the coterie walks out of the venue of the Tic Tac Club for Myra's party at a very eventful night, it seems to never fall on these kindred to not have just a night of peace. The camera pans over them as they leave. The three of them, as they walk out of the door. They come out just in time to see Alistair getting into the Toyota Camry and driving away, speeding off, tires squealing. And the camera sits there for a moment. And then it pans back inside to Chloe walking towards the pile of ash. She opens her purse, her clutch, takes out a tiny little mason jar and just casually scoops some of the ashes into it and seals it off. And she says, this is going to be one hell of an experience and an experiment. I can't wait. She puts it into her purse and closes it. She then says, hi. I don't know if you can hear me just yet, but make yourself known. And from the shadows appear Mr. Anton Giovanni. So, do we have a deal? My, Miss Yamaguchi. You were not joking. I told you. We have a deal. And the camera shows a handshake. And it pans back out as the three of you are headed towards your respective vehicles. John has pulled up behind to take you out. Chloe is just running out. She's like, "Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. I left my phone inside." She takes out her buds and puts them in her ears and begins to listen to the smooth jazzings of Sade. And she hops in the car with you and John, and the car drives away. Dr. Che gets into her vehicle and she leaves. Are you heading home? Okay. Taryn, out of all this time, you have not seen Randall. But all of a sudden, he makes an appearance. Hello, Taryn. How are you?
Bert,
Oh, yeah, you look fucked up. What happened to you?
stray bullet, lots of fire, lots of pain. Dead register there.
Oh, well, that sounds like a story to tell Anastasia. Well, I'm glad you're alright. Yeah, but damn, you look fucked.
Can you, well, I don't know where Anastasia is, but I guess we can head that way and I can attempt to do some mending on the way.
That sounds fine. Also, don't tell her, but I had a Snicker bar. I had 2 Snicker bars.
What'd you do with them, Randall?
Uh, well, uh, um,
You know what? We're gonna table that.
yeah, just don't check the trunk.
Spreadsheet.
Just don't check the trunk. The boot. Please don't. Let me take you to Anastasia's. And you, in a very emotional state that you are, hop into the car and head towards the north of the city to the barony of Anastasia the Nosferatu.
I really question your humanity at times, Randall. I really do.
As this night starts to come to a close, for this episode of Montgomery by Night, I want to thank everyone and anyone that's come in and supported this project. I know I probably sucked the entire time doing this. This is my first time STing on screen, at least streaming wise. But I do appreciate you guys for all coming. Thank you, everybody that's been in the chat. Thank you that's been enjoying this story. I hope you have enjoyed this story. But all good stories have to come to an end. And for tonight, this one has come to an end. So my fellow kindred, and those in between, for the mortals, the kindred lovers, the fangers, everyone out there, be careful who you befriend. You might end up as a snack for the undead. Good night.
Good night, all.